Greetings, comrades, and welcome back on board. As ever, I am your captain of gaming, Conrad Larson, and we're back in Subnautica. Now, last episode we built ourselves our rad suit, and we are basically on our way to getting our beautiful stasis rifle, so we can head out to the Aurora. Now, perfect, gold, first time. I say first time. You'll remember the fast trying to hunt last episode. Yeah, so we've got. What have we got? We've got much gold now. How much gold do we need? We need 2, don't we? Okay, well, we're going to take the steam off out, and we're going to go find some more gold. As always, you know, typical issues is more gold. Now, I'm still trying to play around with my audio levels, trying to make sure that there's sort of. There's a piece. Trying to make sure that sort of I sound loud enough. If you think there should be an adjustment to, I don't know, the balance of me and my audio, you know, the background, just give me a chat in the comments, let me know, because obviously I've got my own ideas, but I'm still quite new at this. We're still trying to find some more. Please be gold, please be silver. Fuck's sake. Bugger. Yes, give me a shout out with what you think and what's best for you guys. Can we find some more? No, we can't. There's just none out here apparently. I might have to go get some food again soon. Oh, there's a piece. There's a piece.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We're gonna try on back over now. Because once again, I keep heading out in sort of too straight a direction from here. But it's not the end of the world. As long as we stay near this is the reason I tend to stay quite near to my sea moth when I'm hunting around like this, because if I don't, I go too far. And if I go too far, I tend to drown. And we wouldn't want that. No, we wouldn't. Now, is there anything? What's that? We got one of those. We do not need another one. Let's see, what we really need is a bit of sandstone. Now, I believe in the settings, if you turn down the sort of the grass or whatever it's called, one of the options, you can actually make it a lot easier to find this stuff, because this grass becomes a lot sort of, I don't know what it becomes. I've never turned the settings down. But I don't want to do that. Mainly partly because it's cheating, it feels a bit like cheating, it's a bit cheap, and partly because we need to go back to the sleeping moth. Partly because
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I don't know, it's just, you know, it won't look. Yes, I'll find my sandstone, but the game doesn't look as good, and I want the game to look as good as I can show it. And I'm going to jump out. Yeah, I know. It's not actually sandstone. That was a waste. Yeah, so I want the game to look as good as I can manage it, and I say that knowing that obviously there are still the couple of frame rate drops going on in the game, which, hey ho, that's how it works. I wish it didn't do it. I'm sure you guys wish the same, but we deal with what we can get, and I'm sure I saw a piece. Didn't I? I thought there was a chunk. None of that was actually a chunk of sandstone, and those are the reef backs again. This is really upsetting. That is definitely the word for it. It's upsetting, because sandstone just doesn't want to show up. That's not a piece. Where is all this stuff? There's a piece. There we go. Right, for some reason, we're finally done with that. For some reason, it seems that when you get out of the sea moth, you're always facing the same direction. And I don't mean you're facing a direction relative to your sea moth. I mean you're always facing one arbitrary direction relative to the map. Slightly annoying. Slightly disorientating, which is why I tend to try and point my sea moth lights sort of, you know, in the right direction. Ow! We really ought to build a welder if we haven't built one already. Did I build a welder? I can't remember. I think we did, because we went off the crash mill, didn't we? Let's get out everything that's tooly in this. And shove it all into this, because I like to organise. We have a Gary fish and we have some salt, so we can... It's not new, we've cooked these before. Cool EO. Right. Computer chip. Assume this was for the... What do we need? Yeah, so we need the computer chip. Oh, was it advanced or was it just wiring? It wasn't advanced. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to need that. And silicone. We made a piece of silicone, didn't we? No. Shock horror. The plot develops. Oh, we need that, but we don't need that. Silicone. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a stasis rifle. Which is good, because we're going to go use this to go hunt for food. Yep, slight weird bug there. In fact, there was two weird sort of graphical glitches there. One being that the rifle was showing up inside the cockpit, and the other being that basically this doesn't seem to get... This gets lit by the map. The Seamoth and some other stuff like the lockers, they get lit by the map and not by the actual base or the Cyclops that they're in. So they tend to stay dark at night time, which is a bit annoying. And we're going to head off into here so we can get some hoverfish. Because they are exactly what I want to eat. So we're going to pick up as much of this as possible. So I mean, it's just end up facing that direction. It's sort of north. You always end up facing north, and there's this. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how the how this works. And as you can see, it's very useful for catching food. Now it has a sort of modifier on it, which is you can charge it up. And it goes a bigger field that holds it for longer. Really, I'm a big fan, but let's try and find some hoverfish because that's what we need. There's one. And yeah, there is. This is. It does use a lot of energy, so I'm not going to overuse it. But it's quite cool. He says. The other thing it does is, charging it up, I believe it increases the range. If you notice, it seems to be sort of range locked. There we go. That's more than enough food.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen.
Yeah, don't worry, woman. We're good. We're also going to grab a little bit of coral so that we can make some bleach, so we can get some good water supplies as well. Got plenty of salt. So let's find a bit of coral, that'll do. Did I not bring my knife? Oh, I didn't bring my knife. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a big... That's interesting. So I just got the Seamoth stuck. I did not know that you could actually get the Seamoth caught in the in that field. Yeah, that's something new every day. Right. Anyway. Yoink, over the top. Heyo. Can't catch me. Right, now we're gonna keep trying. Gotta get back. Now basically once we've done this, we are going straight out towards the Aurora. No waiting. There's a lot of good stuff. And we're back on board, right. I'm slightly annoyed that I completely buggered that up, but we will move on. Where's my knife? There's my knife. I needed that.
New creature discovered.
It's not new. Right, let's turn everything we can into water vessels. I don't think we're only going to get 2. And then let's cook all the hoverfish. And right, that's it. Cool. Let's eat everything we need and drink water to go. Right, chuck everything else in here. And put all this aside. Okay. Let's go to the Aurora. And why is that in... So you can read order like this. Actually, let's go like that. Okay. Best way to work out the Aurora, it's generally in the west, I think. No, it's not. It's in the south-west, southeast. Now we know which direction. Let's just head out. And you know what? Let's go down low so we can see the seabed. We can. Those are reef backs. I do love them. Look at them. Lazily just. So eerie. I mean, stuff's scary in this. Gasopods, for example, they're basically harmless, but they're such a scare sort of. When you first hear them, you're like, oh god, what's that? That sounds terrifying, and it's just gasopods. So we're just crossing over grassy plateaus at the moment. We're coming up here. Oh, the environment is changing. Lots of metal around here, and this is really, if you need a lot of metal to well, for anything, if you need a lot of titanium, the Aurora is the place to come. Because just oops, oh, I killed it, and you can't eat rabbit rays. I just killed it straight out. Oh, I feel so terrible. Oh, is that some wreckage? So this is what you start to see. So this is the wreckage zone. This is... Ah, it's just some metal. Thought something else there. Yeah, this is the crash zone of the Aurora. We're gonna head towards the front. Mainly because the back fucking terrifies me. In fact, no, let's go to the back. Should we go to the back? Let's go to the back of the Aurora. First, let's go check how the engines are doing. We'll go check the front later. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason I brought a stasis rifle. That's a fucking Reaper Leviathan, and apart from the fact that they seem to bug out a lot, they are fucking terrifying. And that's what the hell just happened. Ladies and gentlemen, we just discovered how to teleport. And that's not good. Mainly because we're on the wrong side of the fucking ship. We are now on the back side of the Aurora. Now I said I wanted to go to the back first, but I did not want to go to the back in a suit. I wanted to be in my Cyclops. I assume this is something to do with the dark matter core. It's causing temporal shifts or something, and I'm going to stick very close to the surface right here. This is terrifying. This is where Reaper Leviathans hang out, and this is why I was going to go here in my Cyclops, but instead I'm here in my suit. And I'm very scared. This is like Jaws, basically. This is what this reminds me of, and that is very fucking weird. So, can I get up on here? We can? We can? We're okay. We're on the engines. Cool. The Leviathans can't get me up here. I fucking hope. Also, we're going to run out of energy in this, which is also not good. I'm very much looking out for the Leviathans, because they will come to get me. And the worst bit is, there is a Leviathan by our ship. So, and a little bit of invisible wall there. And there's a Leviathan by the Cyclops where I left it, which means I'm going to have to... Another invisible wall. I'm going to have to basically dart with death. It's a very good thing I'm packing a stasis rifle. It's a very, 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 very good thing. What's this? Okay, nothing in particular. Let's just try and get back now. No, 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 no. You can come with me. No. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. Oh look. No. I don't like those noises. Especially...
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And now we surfaced, and if everyone's seen any Jaws films ever, this is when we're going to get killed. Okay, we made it. We're safe. Well, that was eventful. We're going to continue our trek to the back. Oh look, this is exactly what I wanted to find. So glad we didn't get to the bottom. Oh, it's just we crashed into this. Right, this is some bit of wreckage, and this piece of wreckage has containers in it. Is that all we get in here? Just the two? Yeah, okay, cool. So these are sort of supply crates from and that one's empty. That's really depressing. And that is also empty. That is even more okay. That's the Reaper Leviathan. Can I dig a hole to the other side of the planet, please? That worked, that fucking worked. Get back on board, get back on board, get back on board. It can't hurt us here. We're going to go to the front of the ship. And we're going to run this fucking Reaper Leviathan down. Well, that was suitably terrifying. And that's that really annoying bug that I don't like, and we're about to crash into the Aurora. Being pushed by the... Go away! Oh my god. Holy crap. Holy shit. Alright, we're just gonna ignore him then. I'm not gonna go back that way. There was some supply crates I wanted to go grab, but that was a very angry Leviathan apparently. I think he wanted a meal and couldn't get in. Just gonna keep on trucking. Never mind any of that. We have reached the front of the Aurora and look at that. Yeah, she got fucked. I think that's quite plain to see. She got screwed. Can we take her inside? Can we go into the front of the Aurora? Or is it going to be invisible walls? And are there going to be more Leviathans? Here we go. Oh. Is that safe? Is this safe? It's probably not safe. It's probably the last thing you want to do is take your submarine into a crashed spaceship that is burning. Fires are going on still. Fires for days. How long have we been at this? I wonder. A couple of days. Probably about a week or so. I'm going to back up. And there's stuff here. And I'm back at Rome. I'm going to name this quickly before we end this off. I'm going to name it the Challenger. Yeah. There's a reason I named it the Challenger. One, because the Challenger was an exploration ship, and two, because it was the name of my school house in secondary school. You know, I hold a lot of pride for that. Okie dokes. We're here, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at the Aurora. And I'm going to end on a cliffhanger. We're not going to go try and explore if we can, because I assume we can go up here. We are going to leave this off here. We're going to end this episode off, and when we come back, we will be travelling up this ramp and see what we can find. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. Like if you like, subscribe if you want to see more. Share if you want more to see. And as ever, fair winds and following seas. See you next time. Cheers.